Hello? Thanks for joining us again on the channel. This one's been on my radar for a while, and now, thanks to a friend who got his hands on it, I finally get to share the experience with you. Before we get started, feel free to check out the discount link in the description and the pinned comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer decided to purchase a new cable modem to take advantage of a gigabit internet plan and avoid paying monthly equipment rental fees. Having had a great experience with a previous model from a related brand, our reviewer opted for this particular device because it was well equipped for the future. It supports the latest cable technology and even features 2 Ethernet ports, which opens up possibilities for even faster speeds down the road. The initial setup was pretty straightforward. After plugging everything in, a quick call to the internet provider to register the device was all it took to get online in just a few minutes. Initially, the performance was outstanding. This modem consistently delivered the full, blazing fast speeds our reviewer was paying for, providing downloads close to a gigabit per second. However, the smooth sailing didn't last. A frustrating issue emerged where the connection would constantly reset, but only during the late night and early morning hours. This began a month-long troubleshooting headache with the internet service provider, involving multiple technicians and supervisors. Ultimately, the problem was not a fault with the modem itself, but with the provider's external equipment causing significant noise on the line. The key takeaway from this experience was that this specific piece of hardware is extremely sensitive to line quality issues. While other modems, including those supplied by the provider, might have tolerated the poor signal, this one did not. Once the provider finally fixed their infrastructure problem, the modem's performance returned to being flawless. So while this client highly recommends this modem for its top-tier speed and money-saving potential, they caution that you need a clean, stable connection from your provider to truly appreciate it.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer recently decided to upgrade their aging cable modem router, a change that brought a surprisingly significant boost to their internet speeds. Before diving in, they wisely checked with their ISP to ensure the device was on their approved list, a step highly recommended to avoid potential compatibility issues. Though happy with this particular model, they suggest looking at newer, more recent options as well. The main reason for the upgrade was sluggish internet performance. Despite subscribing to a 400 Mbps plan, they were only getting around 90 Mbps. After installing this new cable modem router, their speed more than quadrupled, jumping to a very satisfying 480 Mbps. While some users reported negative experiences with this device on the same ISP, this client encountered no such problems. The installation process itself was straightforward. Although the web-based self-installation didn't work initially, a quick phone call to the ISP resolved the issue in under 10 minutes. A key tip is to have the MAC ID of the new device handy before you call, as the ISP will need it for activation. However, the journey to optimal internet speed didn't end there. Our reviewer discovered that some older network components were bottlenecking the system. Specifically, they found that their older Cat5 Ethernet cables were the culprit, limiting the speed to 100 Mbps. Replacing these with newer Cat5e cables immediately unlocked the full potential of the new modem router, resulting in significantly faster speeds across their entire wired network. The improvement wasn't just limited to computers. Streaming video quality on their television also saw a noticeable upgrade. In short, while this cable modem router can drastically improve internet speeds, it's crucial to ensure that all other networking equipment, like routers, switches, and especially Ethernet cables, are up to par and capable of supporting gigabit speeds.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer initially had a pretty rough experience with this cable modem router, but things took a turn for the better thanks to the company's support team. Initially, the client was thrilled. This modem worked perfectly with their Xfinity service, delivering excellent download speeds for nearly 2 months. Then, out of nowhere, it started acting up, constantly losing and regaining connection. Suspecting the worst, our reviewer swapped it out with their old modem, and the internet stabilized immediately, confirming the issue was indeed with this particular unit. Frustrated but willing to give the company a chance, the client contacted their customer support. To their surprise, they got through to a real person almost instantly. The tech support agent was helpful and after some troubleshooting agreed that the modem was faulty. Replacement was arranged, but sadly the replacement didn't work either, leading to frustrating calls with both Xfinity and the modem support team. A second replacement was requested, and again, this modem failed to work. However, before immediately blaming the device, our reviewer decided to look into the possibility of line issues with Comcast instead. After a visit from a technician who confirmed that the SNR was way low and the signal levels were out of bounds, a new cable and splitter was installed, and the third device connected and worked perfectly. Despite the initial hardware problems, our reviewer can't praise the company's customer support enough. They were always easy to reach, quick to offer solutions, and remarkably efficient in processing replacements. In the end, the hardware issues turned out to be related to the line connection rather than the device.
That's a wrap. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Let's chat in the comments. See you in the next one.